Welcome back. We're going to talk now a little bit about how you open a part and manipulate that part with different options on your mouse, including zooming, panning, and then selecting some pre-designated views. So first let's open a part. So come up here to the very top menu, and what I'd like you to do is to click on, up where my cursor is, this folder icon. Now you'll find that within each one of your laptops, under the C drive, in Westwood Engineering, in any hour, and I'll choose second hour as an example, there'll be an intro part, is what it's called. Just go ahead and click open. Now you can either select it and open or double click. The part will open up and it will appear in the model space as we talked about when we were discussing the menus. You'll also see over here on the design tree, the feature manager design tree, you'll see the different elements that went into making that part. But what I really want to talk about is how you manipulate the part in the view of the part, because that's an essential skill in Solidworks and one of the first things you need to learn how to do. So the very first thing I want to talk about is how do you zoom in and out? And you zoom in and out by using your middle mouse wheel or the middle button on the mouse. So I roll the wheel forward and I zoom out. I roll it back towards me and I zoom in. And notice that it zooms at whatever point my mouse is at. So if I wanted to zoom in on this back corner, I could highlight that and zoom in, and it zooms in very accurately. A common new user mistake is to put the mouse cursor near where you want to zoom and then begin zooming, and the part goes out of view. Now you can get it back into view quite simply. The easiest way to do it is to hit the hotkey F for fix it. That'll bring the part back into view. Similarly, I can do the same thing by double clicking with my mouse wheel. So two easy ways to bring it back into view. F is my preference for that. Now to move the part back and forth, what you want to do is to go ahead and hold your control key down along with your mouse wheel, and now you can drag the part back and forth, up and down. Now most users zoom in and out to get the appropriate view, but you can certainly pan and move it into position. So that again is control and hold the mouse wheel down. Similarly, to rotate the part, simply put your cursor anywhere in the model area and hold the mouse wheel down. You'll see that I get a little rotary icon, and now I can roll the part back and forth. Some people get a little bit lost doing this. It just takes a little bit of practice. If initially you're having a hard time, hold your mouse wheel down and then simply move either up or down or left and right until you get the approximate position where you're looking at the right spot of the part. Now, there's a lot of different ways to arrange different views. I'll show you the handiest and simplest way to see the different views, and that is just hit the space bar. When you hit the space bar, this orientation menu comes up, and you'll see in particular the little cubes down here. We'll select the front, top, bottom, left, right, and back views. I can do the same thing down here, but I don't really know where the front and back are. So I'm going to go ahead and just click on the front view. It rotates into that position. Now similarly, I can hit the icon here, and I can go ahead and choose to go to the isometric view at any time. And that's the most common view that you'll start looking at the part with. I have assigned some mouse hotkeys. So if you right click and drag your mouse in any direction, you will get this little round circular icon. Up and right is isometric. Straight over is the right, straight over the left is the left view, straight up is the top view, straight down is the bottom view. That's very handy because you can go right back to your isometric view really quick. So there's a few things that you'll have to remember to manipulate your model and move it around. Remember the space bar if you get lost, and then you can pick the view you want, either off the cube or the icons down here. Also remember, if you zoom it out of sight, hit F for fix it. That's it for view orientation. Thanks for watching.